Welcome back, hour 3. Let me get to our good friend, Jill Payne. She is our in-house psychotherapist, and Lord knows we need one. She's a member of the American Academy of Psychotherapy. She practices here in Houston, Texas, met through our mutual friend, who I just had lunch with from Houston Baptist University, Charles Baccaris. She joins us via Skype. Hey, girl.
Yeah, he has a lovely wife, too. I've met her, too.
Yeah, and we got together for lunch. I think it was last week.
Awesome.
Yeah, so
wonderful.
And it was thanks to him we met Jill.
Yeah.
And Jill had needed some help with a website she was building. And we said, we do that. Let's help. And got to talk.
I love my website.
Oh, you're welcome.
I love my website. Huh?
Huh? No.
I love my website. It looks great on the phone. You need to look at it.
I do. I saw it yesterday. So I always say, in full disclosure, we built her website. We actually we took it over. It was a little old, so we just took it over and jazzed it up, and we've been friends ever since. So anyway,
just face it. It was not a good website.
We get that a lot, where people are like, "It was a good website. When was it built?" About 7 years ago. I'm like, okay, anyway, that's what we do. So we have an in-house psychotherapist, and we need one.
Yes.
How are things with you? We haven't talked to you since, I think it was 2 weeks before Christmas, right?
Gosh, I know I miss you. I actually miss you, Sam.
I miss you too, Joe.
I'm glad to be back.
Good.
So, but I had fun in Orlando, and Disneyland was an experience.
I can imagine.
It's for the kids. Yeah, it's for the kids. It's a lot of action.
It's a lot of walking. It's the home of the $29 hamburger or the $72 Coca-Cola.
Tell me about it. I heard cha-ching, cha-ching of the whole. In all of Orlando, they even own the air rights. Did you know that? In a certain section of Orlando, Disney owns the air rights, so hotels in that section cannot get too tall. Have you ever heard of that?
They're a money. I didn't know that. They're a money machine, though. They probably also don't want y'all flying banners for Universal and MGM.
Probably.
Think about it. All right, so we have a lot to get to. Let me. Yeah. There was a story that came out. I think it was either last Friday or something.
Yeah.
And they have. I'll read it to you from the Hill. It says more than a dozen lawmakers met last month with a Yale University psychiatry professor for 2 whole days to discuss President Trump's fitness for office. Her name is Brandy X, middle name is X Lee, met with lawmakers and warned them the president's going to unravel. Okay? And this is like some bizarre fantasy of the Democrats. They can't beat him with any facts or figures, so now they got to go. Right. They got to go Ronald Reagan. And with Reagan, they said, "Oh, he's old. He's anyway."
They did that with Goldwater too.
Oh, yeah, that was before I was born. But anyway, so...
Hey, wait a minute.
So they look at him, and I guess they watch him on TV, because it's not like you're going to ever meet him or interview him or have him sit down on a couch or something.
Yes.
And so that's one of the things I want to get to. Okay.
Good, because I didn't hear specifically what you're talking about. I heard that people were diagnosing him, and as a psychotherapist, I have 2 licensures, okay? One is I'm a licensed professional counselor. I'm allowed to diagnose mental illness. I also have a licensure, a licensed chemical dependency counselor, which is less, and I'm only allowed to diagnose people that have alcohol issues. Okay. So people that are diagnosing, there's a lot of things going on here that I got a little bit upset because of ethics, that if you are a psychiatrist, a psychologist, or a psychotherapist like myself, those are the people that can diagnose. Now, we can only diagnose. Remember, you would have me. We had fun looking at the candidates and saying they appear to be. Okay, I would use appear to be because I would tell you, Sam, I'm a psychotherapist. They're not in my office. They're not my client. I can't really diagnose them. And if they were in my office and they were a client, ethically, I couldn't tell you anything unless you're a judge suing me. Okay. Right. So all this stuff going on, which is putting it out there, is a fallacy. What's really going on is that it's conformative bias. Trump is not conforming to the political group, not just the Republicans or the political group. And in society, we want to be homogeneous. Did I say the word correctly? We want to be we want to be all thinking together, and it's caused some problems. That's the reason Trump is wonderful, because he's standing up to all this.
Right.
Most people, even me, it has nothing to do with a weak person. It's that we will go ahead, even if we know something's wrong, Sam, because of peer pressure, and everybody in the group is agreeing that this is right, even though we know it's wrong, we're going to go, oh, yeah, okay. Because we just feel that there are group members, they may know better than us. And then we question ourselves.
All right.
And the other one is we don't want to be an outcast. And that's what's happening to Trump, you see. He's an outcast.
Well, he's a great and he's a great outcast if he is. All right, let me get to the break.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Oh.
I mean, it's your show. I'm just thrilled to be a guest on it. Stan, I want to continue our conversation. So that's brilliant. And I'm going to have you repeat that again about when any of these knuckleheads say, oh, I'm a psychiatrist or I'm a psychologist, and I can tell you Trump is falling apart. Jill's going to lay that out again so you can copy that, literally, and use it and talk about it with your friends. Stand by. I want to take a break. Excuse me. Welcome back. Let me get to our good friend. She's kind enough to stay with us for another break. Our in-house psychotherapist, Jill Payne, member of the American Psychotherapy Association, friend of our show, and it's one of our listeners, Pam, was the one who emailed me in our show email, which is samalone.show at Yahoo, and she said, can you ask your psychotherapist about the Yale University psychiatrist who's the one who came out and said, Trump isn't fit, he's going to unravel. And you laid it out perfectly, and let me see if I can capture what you said and throw it back in street talk. It's like, if it's not your patient, you got gumption trying to diagnose someone based on YouTube videos.
Exactly.
Or when the hashtag corrupt media writes about the person.
Right.
So if you've never had, whoever this doctor is, Dr. Brandy X. Lee,
right.
I mean, that's a lot of chutzpah to say this person is going to unravel, having never spent a day with him or her.
Exactly.
So that's awesome. So Pam, thanks for inspiring me to ask Jill Payne, our in-house secretary.
Tell Pam thank you for wanting to ask me.
It's like, I'm Casey Kasem, and now a question. Dear Jill. So we got that, and then the other part is Oprah gives some little speech at a show that nobody really cares about, a room full of just hypocrites who embrace child rape and stand for Roman Polanski, who embrace what's his name, marrying your daughter, Woody Allen, who embrace the rape culture of the Weinstein family, whatever they got going on there. And now all of a sudden Oprah, who is a close friend, obviously, she gives a speech, she's running for president in 2 seconds, according to the Dems.
She's friends with Trump, too.
Yeah, she's friends with Trump professionally. She used to be very close with the Obamas. She gave him endorsement. It killed her show, but it delivered about a million ratings. And then Obama stabbed her in the back, and Michelle would not allow Oprah in the White House and to be anywhere near. That's from Ed Klein, our author. But anyway, what's with people looking at a person all of a sudden on Sunday night who gave a speech and go, you can be president?
Yeah, well, it's scary because no one's believing me. I say that people think it's going to be Biden, and I say it's going to be Obama and Oprah. And but we don't need to worry about that now. So Trump really is very good about that. When he was asked, he just sort of made light of it and moved on, because we really need to focus in the here and now, and that's psychological. That's very important. However, I did want to talk about the halo effect. The halo effect, okay. Yes. It's the same as putting a little halo on you. We look at certain people. Matter of fact, we automatically do this. It's unconscious. We can't help it. It just happens. If we see someone that's attractive, we automatically think they're kind and intelligent.
Really?
And yes. And so, for example, if you have a chef and he just got real famous for this one dish, then you're going to put the halo effect on him and think he's the greatest cook in the world. He may only be good at cooking spaghetti. So here you have Oprah, and she has that halo effect. She's great at business. She had a great show. And so they put this halo, and then she starts speaking, and all of a sudden they assume that she is going to be great at being president.
Wow.
I'm not saying she's not. I'm just saying that this is what we do, and it causes some issues. because not every beautiful person is wonderful, you know.
No wonder nobody thinks I'm wonderful. See, if I was good looking, they'd be like, "Oh, here comes Mr. Wonderful." So it's weird. So if people are good looking or attractive, we give them a lot. We give them the benefit of the doubt on a lot of things.
Yeah. Well, look at Hollywood.
I'd prefer not to, but if you say so.
Well, we look at Hollywood. Most people, if they're not attractive, they do all this stuff to make them attractive.
If they're not attractive, they work behind the scenes.
Well,
and I love how incredibly beautiful women there will go, for a part, I gained 30 pounds. Dude, there's moms out there getting 30 pounds. You know?
they're getting paid.
In the real world.
And yes. And so the opposite is the horns effect. So that would be derogatory. So you'd see someone and they did one thing that you didn't like, and so therefore it overflows where they're just an awful person.
Dang. All right, in-house psychotherapist Jill Payne. We learned a lot today.
Think of it, the horns effect, right? Horns, devil, and then the halo.
I like going back to the halo effect because it makes you wonder, could a very pretty starlet all of a sudden say, I want to be governor? Like a Schwarzenegger for the male side, but could a woman do that and go, she's very pretty and she's got a great figure, and she says, well, I want to be mayor, governor, and they go,
I'm going to say something. You know what? Beauty in women does not work the same as beauty in men. So beauty in women were thought of more as sweet and kind, not so much as intelligent. So you've heard of the dumb blonde?
Yeah.
Okay, they're not dumb.
Heard of
so
them. Dated them.
And men and men.
What do you think my first years in radio were all about?
It works better for men. So being too beautiful for women does not work.
Really?
Being attractive, however attractive. So we're not talking about beautiful. We're talking about being attractive.
Right. Got it. All right. Our in-house psychotherapist Jill Payne doing a great job today.
Awesome.
And the next time you hear about the story, of course it's fun. What do you think? We here for like the money? Boy, see how nobody jumped in. Do you see that? Nobody. On this show, this is an 8-person crew. Nobody. Oh, we're not?
Are you guys getting paid?
See? There you go, JP. Here
you go. You guys get
All right. Jill Payne, our in-house psychotherapist, joining us via Skype today, working on our new book.
Yes.
Good luck with it. Good luck with it. And we appreciate you
what inspired me was Wolf's book. That inspired me because it's very important, his book out there, even though he's sensationalizing things. So you have one truth to many false.
Correct.
Yes. People are going to start believing the book.
Right. And the author, I know we have to go, but the author even said he didn't check this stuff. A lot of it's not true. He says, but if it rings true to you, then it's true. And I'm like, what?
So he's admitted.
It's lies.
He's admitted that it's a book to make money. And so people love to hear all these bad things.
It's a shame that stuff's out there. Anyway, got to go.
Jill
Payne, thanks for stopping by our show. Talk to you next Wednesday.